Like if you go into any traditional Muay Thai, they'll have their certificates right there.
Yeah.
They're along with their robes, their mankois, and everything.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show, guys. Today we got two special guests. I actually met them at the Thai New Year festival. No, not that festival, at the seminar. I went to the festival same day, so it's all, the whole day was a blur. I met him at the Thai seminar, freaking Bukau Sanchai. It was a pretty interesting event. I talked about it when it happened, but for those of you that didn't see the episode, Thailand has been trying to push forward like tourism. So they basically pay Thai fighters to just go around the world and have seminars, and it's pretty tight. I mean, you got your money's worth. It was like 100 and like something bucks. You got fed. You had 4 legends, and it was a cool event, dude. It was tight. So, anyways, I met these two there. I think like within the first hour, I think I went up to you and I was like, dude, you're slow as hell, bro.
Well, we have met each other beforehand too.
Yeah.
At a Point Muay Thai here in Cali. So yeah, and then you recognized me and I was like, oh, cool. Hey, what's up? So
yeah, dude, because I mean, this dude is like, I mean, I don't know if you could tell on camera, but he's like stalking. It's funny because he came in petting my dog and he's like, you're like me. Like barely, man. Yeah.
People always tell me I look like a pit bull. So.
Yeah. Dude, you're the second like super swole coach to come on in a row. The last guy I had was Tank from Tank Muay Thai, and he's super into bodybuilding too now, you know? He used to be a cop, so he's all like, you know. That's funny. A lot of big guys, dude. Maybe me next, dude. Let's see.
Nice.
I'll get my summer body on. But yeah, so I met him at the seminar. We got Kru Hector. He runs White Tiger Muay Thai. It's in Bakersfield. I believe it's in downtown Bakersfield.
Yes, so we're in downtown Bakersfield. And we are under Kru Kim, not Kru Kim that we met at the seminar, but Master Kim, which is from MTA. In North Hollywood.
Check it out. And then we have one of his students. I totally spaced on your name. Sorry, Hannah. I was going to say Holly, and I was like, I don't think that was
close.
Right. But we got one of his students.
Hannah.
Holly.
Hannah.
She looks like a Holly.
Stuck in my head now.
She blonde. She can pass as a Holly.
I like Holly. Holly Holmes, you got the blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. I'll take it.
But yeah, we got Hannah. Hannah, thank you for coming. Kru Hector.
Thank you for having us.
What's up, everybody?
Coming all the way down from Bakersfield, baby. That is a drive. I was out there recently, and yeah.
Well, I'm used to traveling. Again, we're fighting every month, so we're down south, we're up north. So yeah, I'm used to it by now.
Yeah. Is there what's the Muay Thai scene in Bakersfield? Is there a lot of gyms and like?
There's a lot of gyms. So we are saturated from any type of gym, whether it's Muay Thai. Oh well, scratch that. There are academies, very good academies out there, gyms that have kickboxing. And they'll say Muay Thai on it. For us, we're trying to educate everybody on what Muay Thai really is. Traditional Muay Thai. Mm-hmm. Not so much as what you would see with the boxing and the rolling. That's more MMA based. Now, on more modern Muay Thai is what I call it. Mm-hmm. So for us, it's just, we are the only traditional Muay Thai academy in Bakersfield.
Wow, only?
Yeah.
Damn, and you guys got the cert to prove it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was explaining to me that once you get to like a crew level, you can get like a diploma, I guess, like just asserting that you've reached the knowledge to teach Muay Thai. And I just had never seen it before until I talked to him about it. And you want to tell the viewers about it?
Yeah, so there's 2 ways you can go about making a crew. Fighting your way, which I did. And you have to have strict knowledge of Muay Thai, of not just going in and fighting, but the curriculum of Muay Thai, to the tradition of Muay Thai, where it came from, what the history is. It goes far back. You know, it's not just about the fight. Of course, that's what everybody likes to do, but
it's the fun part.
Yeah, it's the fun part. But once you reach that level, I mean, I think I have probably about my whole career, 56 fights.
Damn. Good amount.
Yeah.
Is that all out here in California?
In California and Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. All right. So you're fighting for like WCK, I'm assuming, or something? Or?
Yeah. So I did some for WCK. I've done some. I did one for Line Fight.
Oh, Line Fight. I forgot about them.
Yeah. This was way back in the day, actually, when I first started. And back then, we didn't have technology like we do now. Uh-huh. So when you started, they call them like smokers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of my amateur fights were tournament style fights.
Uh-huh.
I've done K1, which I wasn't too big of a fan of.
K1. Oh. You don't love it?
I like K1, but me being a shorter fighter, it wasn't very beneficial for me. Yeah, taking away my clinch and everything was actually just out of my element.
Taking away your clench? Oh yeah, because K1 they only allowed clenching like in the beginning, right? Like the very first few tournaments, and then I think they changed it because they were butthurt that Bukao was.
So it's within the motion.
Is it because I was just watching a K1 fight and I'm like, I know they now allow knees to the head, but I couldn't figure it out because who was I watching? This dude. Anyways, he can eat him in the face, and they gave him a warning, and I was like. I think what you just said, the motion, I think you can't pull him down, I'm assuming, or what?
So you can do jumping knees to the face.
Got it.
But now if you pull the neck down and knee to the face, like you would in a Thai clinch, it's an illegal hit.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm pushing forward or walking forward on a knee, and if I'm so tall, of course, and then he comes up and hits him in the face, then it's okay.
Yeah. Huh. It's kind of harder to land like to the head, it's just walking and flying you to the face, I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, someone was short as me, so
it's easier for the opponent.
it wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
And I was actually just telling Hannah, the one, like, I've always been a calm fighter, and the one thing that's always taken me off my game was a teep to the face.
Yeah. How what's your height?
I'm 5'6".
5'6", and I'm assuming if you were as like swole as you were back then, you probably were fighting like 160 or something, or what?
Yeah. So when I first started my MMA career, because I started in MMA, before I started Muay Thai, I've been in wrestling since I was 5. I've been a D1 wrestler, done jiu-jitsu, and I fought. I believe I was telling her 155.
155.
155.
I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5'6" at 155. All right, let's go.
Yeah, and so, but pandemic happened, and then I just started lifting.
Yeah.
And now I am what you see.
There's no turning back now.
There's no turning back.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember when I saw you at the Thai seminar, you stood out just because I was like, this is the smallest person in the room right here, bro.
Yeah, oh my God. My Thai coaches, they all look at me and they were like, "You're too big to fight." And I remember Pong Sung. We were talking to him, and he goes, "How much you weigh?" And he was telling my master, he goes, "Your crew too big to fight." And so it was just kind of like, man, I wish I never had gotten this big, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably still be fighting.
Yeah, it happens, man. An addiction.
Yeah.
Must be nice, though.
Yes.
And at what age did you start fighting?
When did I start fighting?
Yeah.
Amateurly, I started fighting at about 17 and a half. Back in Bakersfield, we had a place called The Dome.
The what?
The Dome.
The Dome.
So
that was in Bakersfield?
That was in Bakersfield. They tore it down.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's where like a lot of their events would be, from boxing, MMA, Muay Thai / kickboxing, midget wrestling. And seeing a bunch of stuff that had happened at the Dome, that's where it was. And so when we would do, no, they do have midget wrestling that comes to Bakersfield.
Like actually real wrestling, or
yes,
like WWE wrestling?
Like WWE midget wrestling.
What? I didn't know we had that.
Yeah.
We should go see
They do it
it.
in 1933 all the time. They do it in 1933 now, which is a club down in Bakersfield. Yeah.
That's sick,
Interesting.
dude.
But yeah, so that's where they would hold all the events, and I was already training. I've been training since, again, like I said, I wrestled since I was 5. I started doing jiu-jitsu when I was 11. And afterwards, when I got to that age, I was like, I want to fight. So I did, and I was doing really well. So continued my MMA career, got a couple of state titles. So, and then I ended up going to Vegas, doing a career over there, and I got into Muay Thai because I thought I was solid. I was cocky as shit, and I got humbled really quick by a good Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah.
Fighter in MMA. Studied me, watched my videos, and like left me black and blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember that guy's name?
I don't. I wish I did. I really wish I did.
Yeah.
And he was such a phenomenal fighter. Such a, sorry, homie. If I can remember, then I will.
Book out. No,
yeah.
Out of the pit. No, I'm just kidding. Damn. All right. Cool. So you got. That's kind of similar to Khalil Rountree's story. He was like an accomplished like wrestler, got into MMA, and then he says he got smacked by a Thai fighter, and then he flew to Thailand to go train out there.
That's basically what happened. And yeah, I think a lot of people who start studying like traditional Muay Thai, that's where it is. As I mean, in America, we're a lot of wrestling based. We're a wrestling based country.
Yeah.
You don't really see a lot of like traditional Thai boxing in America. And so, again, all the professional fighters, they want to learn, they go overseas.
Yeah. I think MMA here in the West, it's usually like boxing and wrestling heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see a lot of that. You do get your little. You'll see a fighter every once in a while come up that's like some type of crazy like kickboxer or Thai fighter, but for the most part in America, you're gonna see like boxer and wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially in Mexico, like I said, in Mexico they have a lot of boxing, and Mexican culture. They threw me off. Meaty threw me off there.
Milkshake just barked.
They have a lot of wrestling and boxing, so that's where like a lot of it would come from.
Yeah. Good boxers in Mexico.
Yeah, this girl's a pretty good boxer.
So where did? How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 30.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're 30. And how long have you been fighting for?
Well, I've never had a fight, but I started training with Kru Hector. I don't know, like what, 7 months ago?
Yeah.
About 7 months ago. Yeah, it's been a while. It's gone by really fast though. But before that, I did some boxing and jiu-jitsu for a couple years, and then I saw Muay Thai and I thought, wow, this is really cool. I just immediately wanted to try it, and I mean, started watching him on Instagram and came in, and I've never left. So, yeah.
Dang, so from boxing and jiu-jitsu to Muay Thai, that's cool. I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai is my favorite sport. Like I respect all the other sports, but it just I get so happy when people are like, "Yeah, I tried it and can't stop now." You know?
Yeah.
It's a challenging, very challenging sport, especially just traditional Thai boxing.
Yeah.
Actually, and I think people that don't realize the mental toughness. Like I've wrestled, and conditioning wise, it's tough. Muay Thai, conditioning wise, and what you're trying to run and condition still with some broken ribs or stitches, it's very difficult to do so.
Yeah. I think it's fun. The funnest.
It really is.
It's fun hitting pads.
Really is.
You know, like learning like jiu-jitsu drills are fun too in a different way, but it's like hitting stuff is just fun, dude.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. All right. So, what gave you the reason to start White Tiger Muay Thai?
Master Kim.
Master Kim?
Yes, so Master Kim, I met him back in 2017, and at that time, I was known as Team Dynasty Thai. A buddy of mine that we trained together from back in the day, way back in the day, he worked with Master Kim. Master Kim is actually a welder, so...
Versatile.
Yes,
my man's can weld, and my man's can kick you in the face.
And so he came to me and goes, "Hey, have you ever met Master Kim?" And I was like, here and there, but not officially. So he was like, well, he needs a new gym to train at. And I was like, okay. So he brought him in. I had just bought my gym at the time. And like I always had just bags and mats, but I actually started making it to where we had recovery center, we had chiropractors, massage therapists, and everything inside the gym as long as for the bodybuilder, weights, cardio machines, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I see you're gonna have pole dancing soon.
Oh, no, we used to have that actually.
Oh, did you?
No. Shout out to the Lions Den out there, which is a pole dancing studio out there. But one of my very good friends, which was actually one of my students as well, when I bought the gym, she came to me from Bakersfield Boxing. And she was a boxer. And she was actually interested in starting her own career and studio for pole dancing. And I was like, sure, why not? And now she has monopolied every pole studio over there and is one of the most successful choreographers in our town. So, D, hey, shout out. Great job. Proud of you, girl.
Dude, I love that though, dude. Just a bunch of fighters going to the gym and then you just see like all these females that are pole dancing.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's why they came.
Maybe they're lonely mothers, but
It went hand in hand, I guess, right?
That's great marketing right there, dude. All right, so back to Master Kim though. So Master Kim needs a spot to train at.
Yeah, so he needs a spot to train at. So when I met him, he started asking me questions and stuff like that. And I was like, cool, So I didn't know where our dynamic was going to take us. And then I think 3 years later, our relationship got really good. And he was like, I want you to make Kru. And I was like, what's Kru? Like, I didn't even know what it was. So he explained to me what it was. So I was like, sure, what do I have to do? And so I started fighting, and after that, the rest was history. So, and I already had a certain amount of elbow fights. Like, you have to have strict knowledge of coaching, cornering, learning how to control the class, learning how to instruct classes, not just offensively, but defensively as well, doing seminars as well, not just like 30 people, like hundreds of people as well. So
yeah.
Once I got all that down, he made me Kru, and I was like, shit. So it was a very good honor for me. They're very traditional when you make Kru. The ceremonies are very good. So
yeah, wow, that's cool, Master Kim. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cool guy, dude.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a really cool guy.
He's super kind, welcoming. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's from the Philippines.
He's from the Philippines.
What's the
or Vietnam? One or the other.
Oh, that's my people right there. Yeah. Master Kim doesn't sound like a Vietnamese name though. It sounds like Korean, but I mean, you could live in like either way, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. His actual name is Kim Wong.
Kim Wong.
Yes, Kim Wong.
Okay. Oh, no, so you guys have Taekwondo too?
Yeah, so we have Taekwondo at the gym. Coach Jason, he teaches our Taekwondo again. So basically what we do at our gym is that, people that need a spot to train, and they just pay a certain rent fee and train them, and I'm always helping people out. Some places they charge like $1,000 for rental space. I don't know, I guess that's one of my weaknesses. My heart, I have a solid heart as a big guy. So I don't charge
big guy,
too
big
much.
heart.
Yeah, big guy, big heart. And I just like helping people. I think I understand the value of money, and but for me to help a person, it's worth more.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that just makes your gym more valuable because you just add like more tools for your students to learn. Like, oh, you want Taekwondo? We got Taekwondo.
mm-hmm.
You want to go learn how to dance on that pole, girl? We got you too. Go get that check.
Maybe one day we'll bring it back.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
But yeah, I brought that up because I actually started with Taekwondo. There's only, other than your gym, there's only one gym I can think of that offers Taekwondo and like Muay Thai in an MMA setting. That's IFS, I believe they have a Taekwondo program.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, interesting.
That's in Stan.
In Bakersfield?
No, it's in Stan.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
in this
okay.
area. Yeah, they host like those IFS fights at the.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yes, no, they do.
Yeah. But they have a Taekwondo program. I just remember because like when I first was looking for a new gym, I came across it and I was like, oh, they have a Taekwondo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, you yourself, did you ever do any jiu-jitsu or anything?
I did just for like a little bit over a year. I've been wanting to go back, but it's just at my gym, the jiu starts at 8:30, so it's pretty late.
Yeah.
Gotta come home, cook for myself, shower. But now I got this guy. But Frankie's we're moving in 6 months to a bigger area, and I think the plan is to have a space where we can run classes consecutively. And so then I could probably take the jiu class one day and then Muay Thai the other day. And still go home at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Lucky for her, she does private sessions with me and the class, so she gets everything in one setting.
Yeah.
Private jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai.
Yeah. So you did boxing before you did Muay Thai, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How long did you do boxing for?
About 2 years, and then I moved over
To Muay Thai?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how was the change from using your hands to being able to use feet?
Definitely like moving my body in a different way. It helped. I think the boxing helped, but it definitely took me a while to like get used to the different movement, and get rid of old habits. And then also like you use your brain a lot more, I think, in Muay Thai, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like Muay Thai, the pace is usually slower, compared to like usually boxing, it's like pa 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 pa,
Mm-hmm.
Then moving it in. But Muay Thai, it's kind of like you can't just rush in because there's just more things you have to get past, like kicks and knees and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
On a higher level, yes, it's if you ever went shin to shin with somebody, on a pro stage, it's not fun, and especially so that's why I like to say they go more slower. But when you got the shin guards on, and you will see this in the point.
Dude, PKGs are quick, bro. They just rush to the finish line, dude. When you got the headgear, you got the 16-ounce gloves, dude. Those people were just the second that bell rings, they're just on each other.
Funny thing that even in amateur, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I always tell my guys, and then especially this one right here, emotions. Check your emotions.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people tend to get hit and then get angry or get hit, and it's like it's awakening for them. Like, what the hell did I just do?
Yeah.
A shin a shin to the leg. Like I have guys that have done amateur, and I'm like, all right, you ready to do an elbow fight now?
Yeah.
Still amateur, but now shin guards come off, and you put elbow pads on, and they're like, yeah. I had a fighter who was like, and he did pretty good. He did really good. And he did his first no shin guards or the elbow fight, and he got a shin to the leg. First round, collapsed and didn't know what to do. He said his thought process was just done.
Yeah.
And then he lost the fight, but he said it was an eye opener for him.
Mm-hmm.
And just different from shin guard to shin.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take a little bit more when there's shin guards involved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without shin guards, it's like twos, you're already like pretty compromised, you know, two good ones, you know?
Yes. Have you fought Muay Thai at all?
Yeah, I did. I didn't do no pro fights or anything, but just PKBs and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And lots of wars in the gym.
Yeah, that is one thing that people tend to do. They spar light.
Yeah. I mean, I never got involved with Muay Thai because I wanted to fight. For me, it was just like I did Taekwondo and I liked it. And then I saw what Muay Thai was. Like, I got in a fight with this kid in high school and he did Muay Thai. And then, like, basically became best friends after that, you know?
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, we're still very good homies to this day, dude. But then from there, I was like, all right, I want to go do Muay Thai. I mean, for me, it was always just like something to do outside of my other stuff that I'm doing, you know, like I went to school for music and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like, you know, just fell in love with it, I guess, you know. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop training, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna compete or anything again, you know.
How old are you?
About to be 34.
Yeah, see, you guys are young still.
Everything's breaking, bro. My knees are constantly hurting, dude.
Oh, that's just the beginning, man.
How are you?
I'm in my 40s now, so I'm 40, 41, I think, something like that. I don't know. What year is it?
Yeah, it's starting to kick in, man. My back too. I see these young bucks too. I'll see that like some younger kids will be doing like deadlifting this crazy weight, and they don't want to wear a belt or anything. I'm like, dude, when you get to my age, you're gonna want to wear that belt, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, I started wrestling and doing jiu-jitsu. That wasn't so hard on my body. It was Muay Thai was definitely hard on my body.
Yeah.
My first pair of ribs that I broke were actually from a body kick. Mm-hmm. You know what? I've never broken my nose, so knock on wood. My knuckles are broken.
Yeah.
From Chuck Carr fights.
Sick with it.
So, and like I said, I've had my fair share of broken toes, sprained ankles, and everything. No serious bone injuries, but I definitely feel everything now. When I wake up, I hurt.
Yeah.
Very bad.
I know what's up with that. When you're younger, it's like your body either ignores it or what.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. All right. So, Hannah, you said before you did boxing, you were doing jits, right? Where were you training jits at?
I wasn't at a gym. I was training with someone in their garage. So it wasn't like, you know, I didn't go to a gym, but just like a one-on-one kind of thing. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever compete in any of the?
No. I had barely been doing it for like 2 years, you know. And then it wasn't until I came with him that I started thinking about competing. So, I mean, the plan is by next year to compete. But the past, like, gosh, how long has it been now since for my ankles? Like, I really messed up my ankles. 3 months. It's been that long.
Yeah.
I've just had a lot of pain in my ankles from running on them. Like I got new shoes. I thought it was the shoes and just running on them. And like, so I've been struggling with that. So my training has like definitely I've been training a lot less. So hopefully to get that figured out and start training like I was.
Because she's 30.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, no, I feel it. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm 34, man. I'm good with all that. I'm just trying to train, be in shape, you know, go to fights, watch my friends succeed, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I had an Asian on me, so and even my coaches from back in the day, hey, if I had an injury, they're like, are you hurt or are you injured? I'm just hurt because there is a difference. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just hurt. Let's go. It might. Who needs a lower back anyways, right?
Yeah, I do. I need it. I don't want to mess mine up. Yeah. All right.
It's really cool, like seeing and going to the, the seminar and like meeting Master Kim and learning everything that I've learned about it from him. It's like, there's a lot to it and there's a lot of meaning behind it as well. So I think that's what really drew me into Muay Thai.
The culture.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It's got a really cool culture. Everyone's super chill, super like, it just vibes, I don't know how your guys' gym is. I definitely want to come check it out sometime. It's a little bit of ways, but I'll figure it out. But my gym just feels like, my home away from home, It's like I go to work, I go to chill with my friends at the gym, and then I come home,
Yeah.
That's how it always should be.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the gyms that I've seen in town, it's so much as like they got their little cliques or, it's not a community as a gym. And it's like, I tell everybody, before you leave class, you better shake like your partner's hand right now. I want everybody to love everybody.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah. So for us, it's about being together and sharing the Thai culture.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So you have some friends or you have some students. I'm sorry. No, I have some friends. You have students. You have some students fighting tomorrow. You said PAC?
Yeah. PAC Promotions, which is a down in Fresno.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of good gyms out there. They're from Muay Thai and kickboxing. One of our brother gyms out there, which is Melapet.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, very good friend of ours. One of my mentors. So, and then we have some other good gyms out there as well. So MMA gyms. And so we have 5 guys on the card that I've been getting ready. One of them's up for a title fight. And so,
title fight. Exciting.
Yeah, that one is an elbow fight. The rest of them are making their amateur debut. So they've been working very hard, and I have been on them to the point to where they're running about 3 to 5 miles a day, every day.
No ankle problems.
No ankle problems.
Yeah.
I'll never understand that. I'm just more
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they train really hard. I'm excited to see how they do tomorrow.
Debut's crazy.
Yes.
Nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As for her, it'll be her first time cornering in an actual fight.
Nice.
Yeah. I told her I'm prepping her. I'm prepping her right now. She doesn't know it.
Yeah. You always gotta have a right hand,
So eventually I want somebody to make Kru so I can retire. That would be nice.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
You got a gym to build though.
Huh?
You got a gym to build right now,
Yeah. Actually, one of the guys that were fighting tomorrow, he asked me, he was like, so now that you're Kru, now what? And I was like, open up another gym.
Yeah. Now is when the money comes in. Just kidding. There's no money in Muay Thai. Unfortunately. Maybe the next generation, though. I feel like Muay Thai is definitely getting more popular. Especially that thing that the friggin' Thailand's doing where they're sending their fighters out for those seminars. That's bringing like a lot of cool awareness,
Yeah. Well, that and now it's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, which is really exciting.
Yeah. Of course, Bukau, he was out there as the ambassador for Muay Thai. So.
I know. That's a good guy to do it too,
Yeah, a really good guy. On top of that, look what One Fighting Championship is doing for Muay Thai.
Yeah.
It's showing how far it has come, and that's what they were saying at the seminar, how far Muay Thai has come and to where it is now as an Olympic sport and One Fighting Championship. We can now say we are a full combat sport.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely more globalized sport,
Yes.
Like you have more average people know. I remember like when I first started like learning about Muay Thai, I learned about it because I saw it on TV, But now people are like, oh, like I know someone that does it. I have a cousin or whatever. You're starting to hear that more and more often. It's kind of, when I was a kid, people were training Taekwondo. That's why I did it, or karate. And I feel like Muay Thai is becoming the next like Taekwondo or karate in terms of popularity.
Yeah, I did karate as a kid too. Yeah.
Yes. Every martial art has its trend.
For sure.
For sure.
That's true.
I think in my day it was kung fu.
It was
karate. It was kung fu, karate. Back in the day, they had those magazines, the kung fu magazines, and everything. So
yeah, my day was definitely karate and taekwondo. I remember the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, dude. People love those, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fun fact: he actually trained at North Hollywood. with MTA out there. Yeah.
I think that's the gym. I think Wiz Khalifa trains at, right? Is it MTA?
No. I don't know what crew. He was out in Thailand, I believe, at Tiger Muay Thai.
No, Wiz Khalifa. He was in.
Yeah.
He went to Thailand.
I believe so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow,
Yeah.
damn, he's going in.
Him, I think Snoop Dogg tried it out too.
Yeah, I saw videos. Dude,
Really?
Snoop Dogg could, if he was younger, because he's so tall and skinny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's true.
He'd be fighting small ass guys, dude, like 2 weight classes down. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was funny because he's like old now and
I don't know,
he's
man.
so
He has some
long.
hands on him.
Yeah.
He,
He
dude,
has some hands on him.
he does. That's what I was about to say because he's so long. You know,
Mhm.
getting
Got
around
that
those
reach.
arms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Be like, when
Yeah.
you start kicking people, it'd be so hard to get in on him.
Mhm.
I do have this guy on our team, Andrew. Drew, he's like 6'2", I think, but he fights at like 150.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
We have a guy. I don't know if you see him at a seminar, Calum, and this guy, he's like 6'7".
Super tall.
6'7"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Wow.
so tall. His head almost touches the gym ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he? Does he fight?
Not yet. He's gonna go to school first, so he's doing school right now, and I want to drop his weight. I don't want him fighting at heavyweights.
Yeah.
So, and we're developing his skill every so often, but he's loving what he's learning, and he even asked me. Well, when I was coming back from the seminar, I believe, he was like, "What do I have to do to fight?" And when I brought it up, I was like, "Man, I can make a phone call. If you want to fight, you can fight." But understand, in a point Muay Thai, you're not going to fight in, and they won't have guys at your weight class.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a big boy, man. So
6'7" is crazy.
yeah. Now I go into the
He's a
amateur
linebacker.
world. In the amateur world, yeah, they'll have your weight class, but these guys are already primed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about Muay Thai and kickboxing. You don't really see a lot of like the heavier dudes.
Mm-mm.
It's not. It's I feel like boxing, in other sports you see a lot like more burly guys. MMA too, especially.
Yes,
Mhm.
It's a weird trend, huh?
it's a very word.
Skinny guys like Muay Thai,
Oh, well, I mean, overseas, that's all they do.
Yeah.
They're running every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of the bigger Thai fighters come to the West because they've outgrown their not their ranks, but their weight class.
Mm-hmm.
What was that one guy's name? The guy Chang something, the guy that brought Muay Thai to America. You know what I'm talking about? He fought Rick Rufus, and like the title of the video was like the fight that changed Muay Thai forever or something. You ever seen that video?
Oh no,
He's like chopping low kicks to Rick Rufus. That's all he does.
I want to say I know what you're talking about, but we'll have to say it.
I'll send it to you. But his name's like Chang, but he had left Thailand because he had gotten too big to fight people over there. So he's like, I'm just gonna come to America, and he started fighting people in different weight class, in different fighting styles. So one of his biggest fights was Rick Rufus, who was a karate kickboxer.
I know who Rick Rufus is,
Yeah,
but I'll have to look that up, huh?
it's
Interesting.
it's a good file. I'll send it to you. There's a good breakdown of it too, which is Lawrence Kenshin does a breakdown of it. It's pretty cool. I'll send it to you. I always bring up this movie, this fight every once in a while because it was like imprinted into my brain when I saw it. When I was like little, I was like, "Yo, Muay Thai is tight, dude." Just gonna low kick the crap out of someone for one fight,
Have you ever used Muay Thai in the street?
Since I've been doing Muay Thai specifically for about 8 years. Since then, I've only been in one street fight, and I literally punched this dude in the face once, and then I kicked him like on the ribs. That was pretty much it. And then he ran away.
Oh,
So yeah. So no, honestly, I feel like once you train though, you become more chill. I don't really want to fight someone on the streets. Like, just walk away. The only reason I got in a fight with this dude was because my roommate, I went out with my roommate, and he was dating this chick at the time, and this dude had got kicked out of the party. He tried to come back, and his ex was trying to keep him out of the house, and he pushed her into a car or some. And so because I saw that, was the only reason why I was like, all right, now I gotta whoop his ass,
Yeah.
yeah.
But other than that, if he was arguing with me, I was just like, I don't need what you do,
I was a bouncer for a long time. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, you probably had to use it.
Oh yeah, but again, because when you do Muay Thai, like traditional Thai boxing, you get humbled, and then you learn how to humble yourself. So it's a lot of head movement. Helps you with your head movement, helps you with your footwork. You just push people over. It's fun. Now, unless there's a group of people, which in Bakersfield it usually happens. There's groups of them, and that's when you really got to start being fast on your feet, and learning your angles, and your actually MMA and your jiu-jitsu comes in a little handy because you got to learn how. Everybody knows something nowadays.
Yeah.
Everybody knows something nowadays, and it's funny because a lot of these guys are like, "Oh yeah, I do UFC." I'm like,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
you don't.
how
What?
Sick, bro. Me too, Rob.
I think one guy was like, "I do tap out." I was like, "Okay,
What?
all right."
Sick. Tap out. All right. So, when did you decide to like stop fighting and start coaching? That was
Actually, I didn't have that choice. Master Kim made the choice for me.
Told you this is it.
Well, because he goes, it literally probably like 5 minutes. How old are you? 37. Okay, you're done. And your crew now. You teach. I retire. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was done, but he is my master, so I respect what he says, and I'm going to continue doing what he asks me to do.
Yeah, 37's like you're pretty much already. You already know it's coming. You're like, all right, I had my run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just saw some people that are a little bit older get like Max Holloway. He's
like
30,
Max Holloway.
He's 32 though, but still though. But I mean, that's still
he's been fighting
for a long time.
Yeah,
I know. I was just thinking about that. Like, dude, he's been fighting for at least like 10 years, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to remember a lot of these people that just in combat sports in general, they start like Thai fighters. They start at 4.
Yeah.
By the time they're your guys' age, they already got like 120, 130 fights under their belt.
Yeah.
So for these people that are doing MMA, they train for 10 years and that's their amateur, and then they go in for another additional 10 years, and now they're in their early 30s or mid 20s, early 30s, and now they're doing MMA. So yeah,
I know. I don't want to be that guy.
yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
I'm old already, dude. I know that's the unfortunate part of the sport is it definitely favors the younger person,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For myself, like I said, I think I had too much of an ego to let go, but he was like, "You're retired."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay," so I had to let it go.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a good thing.
Maybe.
Would you have quit?
No.
Yeah.
But it's cool though. It's like build a business now. Now you have the opportunity to like do something else.
Yeah. It definitely did give me a chance to focus on my business a lot more. Yeah. I'm laying up my teeth about that.
It's a tough business, man. Honestly, every time people start gyms, I'm like, oh man, it's rough, dude.
It really is.
Yeah, especially post COVID.
Yes. Post COVID, it is rough. But like I was saying, for Bakersfield, it tends to have a big comeback really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Bakersfield, we are a gym city, not just a drinking city. They have a lot of gyms out there for the bodybuilder, crossfitter, martial artists, boxing. They have it all.
Yeah.
So we're saturated with gyms out there.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's been like an influx of people moving to Bakersfield as of late?
Yeah, I mean,
for
it's low income. You can get a house for very cheap out there.
Yeah. What are you thinking out there?
I think for like a good 4-bedroom house, it's like 300,000.
Damn, 300,000. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, rent wise, you don't want to do it rent wise. But if you are in the market to buy a house, and Bakersfield, a lot of people don't like Bakersfield because we are a desert city. So when it's like it's insanely hot and no air fluctuation whatsoever that goes through that city.
Yeah.
But I mean, all that said and done, it's not that bad a place to be.
Mm-hmm.
You're 2 hours away from beaches, 2 hours away from the mountains, 4 hours away from Vegas. So it's actually not that bad of a place to be to like settle down and chill.
Have you lived in Bakersfield your whole life?
No. I'm actually from Texas.
Oh, Texas? Wow.
Yeah.
What brings you to California?
My father brought me over here. I still go back every once in a while to go see my family. My family's from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
From Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh, dude, that's where my mom's from.
Really?
Yeah, from Paral.
Oh, maybe we're related.
Maybe, bro. Damn. Cousin over here, bro.
Small world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my dad and my tias, they're from Chihuahua, Mexico, and they came over and they all went to Texas. And this is here's El Paso, and then we migrated to Odessa. And then from there we all came to Bakersfield. And then some of them were in Wasco, some of them were in actually Bakersfield, some of them in Harlan, and then a lot of them went back to Texas, and we all stood in Bakersfield there.
The life of an immigrant, man.
Right.
No, that's cool. Yeah, dude, Chihuahuas, they got they got a decent amount of gyms out there too, like mostly MMA, but they got some gyms out there.
Yes, I haven't been out there for the martial arts games. I think the last time I was out there, probably, oh my lord, probably like 12 years ago. It's been a minute.
I gotta visit your family, dog. Family is everything, dude.
You know what? It really is, and I do need to go out there and go see them. We were supposed to head out there in November. That got canceled. We're supposed to go to El Paso, and I asked my father, I was like, when you go to Chihuahua? He goes, no. So I was like, all right then. So
yeah, I last time I went out there, because I like to go to when I travel, I try to check out a gym or two, you know. But yeah, I went out there. There was a lot of MMA gyms, but I wanted to find like a pure Muay Thai gym just because I wanted to see what it was like. But yeah, I found a spot and it looked like a Thai gym, just the way it was outside, mats on the floor and all that. It was a cool experience, but everyone was tripping because I guess at my age people don't train it anymore or anything.
Really?
So they're like, "Do you fight? Like, why do you train?" You know?
Oh wow, that's different.
I was like an old man over there.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh god, I'd be 18 over there then. I'll be old and crusty.
I don't know. It's just maybe just in that little village. I was in Parral, so it's a small little village. You know,
I know where it's at.
It's like population like a couple thousand. You know,
The Chihuahua has grown though over the years. And I think the last time I was there, it looked different. I remember seeing it as a kid. It was just dirt roads.
Yeah.
Roads and adobe houses. I was like, cool. You know, no bathroom system. No, like we showered in the river.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my first pair of breasts I seen. So that's where we were. We're in rivers cleaning ourselves, and then going back there later. Now there's showers, technology, toilets, stuff like that. So
yeah, we lived like in the downtown. Or my mom has family downtown, so we had like plumbing and stuff. But it was a lot of dirt roads and stuff like that. One thing I did notice as of late though is like you're starting to see a little bit of tourism now. People are coming in
exactly.
Yeah, because there's like there's like a Native American population, so they're making like a tourist thing for Native Americans. Like it's kind of messed up, I think, in my opinion, because I'm like, you know, think about it, you know.
I didn't. You know what? I did not think about that. Yeah, because I was just telling Hannah, you know, because she asked you, it was like. You're a hairless man. You're like the hairless Mexican I've ever seen. Yeah. Because when I'm in the gym, I have my shirt off, and I was like, well, my grandmother, she's Native American.
Yeah.
So
they just don't have hair. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So, dude, your gym was on ABC News, right?
Yes.
So how did you get on ABC News?
Well, one of the guys just a reporter from there seen my Instagram, started following me, and was like, hey, you know, I trained in the Muay Thai and I trained kickboxing over there at AKA up north. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I trained over there too. And so we started chatting, and he was like, I would love to do a story on your gym because it's a traditional Muay Thai gym, and I haven't seen one around in so long here in this town.
Yeah. So
he came on and he did a story on one of our kids who was 4-0 at the time. I'm in Muay Thai. He's about 13, 14 years old now, but at that time he was like around 11, 12. So he's growing up. He doesn't do Muay Thai anymore. But yeah, he came and did a story on him and a few of the other guys and what we are trying to educate not just the city, but you know, everybody else about what Muay Thai really is.
That's cool. I've never been on the news, dude. I want to be on the news for something. Not like a murder or anything, but something cool. You know?
Besides a robbery, huh?
I mean, I guess I could be on the news if I really want. But that's cool, man. Hell yeah. Is Bakersfield like a really tight knit community like that?
Yeah, it really is actually.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, for the most part, like I said, Bakersfield has a lot of good options there as far as gyms and stuff like that. The community is great there. There's a lot of things people can do out there. I think like even in downtown Bakersfield, they had this big old event out there for one of the bars for their 1 year, and they had streets playing and everything. They had a car show out there one weekend.
Yeah,
there's a lot out there.
Which are really cool, those car shows. There's a lot of really good things about Bakersfield. I know we get a bad rap, but the community is really tight. And we have so many different types of food. Like our food options, or we have like one of the most like diverse like varieties of food in the
Better than
different
Orange
restaurants.
County?
I don't know. But I
and no.
appreciate that about
Yes and no.
Bakersfield.
Yes and no.
I gotta check out Bakersfield. I haven't been there in a long time. The last time I actually went was for a wedding.
Mhm.
I don't know, you know that whole the countryside. Or I don't know what to call it. Not the countryside, but you know where they have all those like golf courses and stuff like that.
There's many of them. There's Rio Bravo Stockdale Country Club.
Yeah.
Was it
And
out
so-
by the river?
There. I don't know if there was a river, to be honest. I can't remember the country club, but it was out that way, and I was like, "Damn, these are the nice area." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really nice homes out in Bakersfield. Some
Hot.
nice areas. Yeah,
Dying.
I've lived there my entire life, and every year I tolerate it less and less. I do not like the heat.
How do you train in like 100-degree weather, dude?
So
You sweat
little
your
tip. Just like Master Kim has told me, he tells me to be mindful of the guys if they look like they're tired or whatever, make sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I always tell the guys, you need to train for your environment.
Yeah.
If you cannot handle your environment, then what are you doing? It's the same thing as running out on a mountaintop with the elevation. If you're not training your body to handle certain types of temperatures and stuff like that, then how are you gonna be able to push your threshold?
Yeah. Hopefully, just don't have a heart attack.
Or heat stroke.
They'll live. They'll live.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
Sick. All right, dude. So let me just check my phone real quick because I had some questions I was going to ask you, and I was trying to remember
Shoot
them off the
'em.
top of my head,
Shoot 'em.
but my memory not so good. How are you guys enjoying being down in not California? I'm sorry, in Orange County though.
For
Just right now, you know, the weather.
it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she doesn't mind the weather.
Yeah.
It's
Cooler.
Yeah, I don't mind the heat. I love the heat.
Yeah.
If I could, I live in Death Valley.
Yeah. He's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a
Mhm.
lizard. I love the heat. I hate the cold.
I don't like the heat, but I don't like the cold either. I want to be somewhere in the
Right
middle.
in the middle,
Be in the
yeah.
I
middle.
want to be in Hawaii.
Like 70,
Somewhere.
76, 78. I'm chilling off that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like the weather here. It's a nice change of pace. It's nice and cool. I
Mhm.
don't have to worry about overheating, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, you know what's actually crazy is I asked the questions that I wrote down without having to read anything. I'm actually impressed with myself, dude. Because usually I have a hard time. I struggle with that, so I'll try to like have my phone up without looking at it. You know what I mean? But you know,
getting better at your craft, man.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I had time to prepare last night. Usually I have like work or something, that,
Mhm.
so I don't have time to sit like and just like go over what I want to ask and things like
Mhm.
that. You know what I mean? But yeah. So you guys have some fights tomorrow. Who's fighting?
So we have Ramon Salazar. He's number one on the card. He's done 3-point Muay Thais.
Mhm.
So it's his amateur debut.
He's won how many of those? 2?
He's won 3.
3 out
So
of 3?
yeah, he's actually
Okay.
won 3. So he'll be up on first. He's fighting at 155. Number 3 on the card is, I believe. See, I'm going to look at the roster. I don't want to get it wrong.
George.
You gotta know your peeps, man.
Oh, I know my peeps.
No, you gotta make sure you got the names. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Can't give the wrong shout out.
No, I just want to make sure I got the card lineup right. I know Nick, he's on the card. Or Nick Martinez.
Shout out Nick Martinez.
Yes. So he's on the card, and then we have George
George.
Granados. And then we have Kyle Smittet, which he'll be fighting for a title.
Ooh, title.
And Joe Lawrence, which is another fighter. So we have a total of 5 fighters on the card.
Mhm.
Joe's fighting at 135. Kyle's 155 title. Ramon, like I said, is at 155. George is at 145. Joe's at 130.
Okay. My favorite weight classes to watch is around the 130 to the 145. You know,
Yes.
those are really good because it's just a lot
Yes.
more like just activeness. I feel like, you know.
Yes, I
Mhm.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, do you got a favorite Thai fighter?
My favorite Thai fighter, like
Ooh.
current or old. Old, like, dude, Joseph Clyde was pretty high up there, which was pretty
Joseph
sick.
Clyde-
That I
Joseph
got to
Clyde's
meet
very
him.
good.
You know, that was tight. Current, oh man, there's so many good fighters right now, dude. I really like Luke. You know, Luke the chef.
Yes.
He's pretty savage with it.
Yes, I like it.
I'm watching him a lot.
And, you know what? It was, and actually, you seen Joe. Joe, he sparred with Setichai at the event. Yeah, he got on stage with him.
So sick.
Yeah.
Those are very good fighters that you named. Really
Dude,
good.
those that chick, what was her name? That was the Thai festival. I was calling her D. She looked like she was going kind of hard on some people, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like that saying, light sparring, right? And then you get kicked, so it's like, okay, no, you're not gonna do this to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I kind of understand that from why it looked like she was kind of giving it to them.
I was watching. I was like, dang, she's a feisty one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the Yotzenklai and like Sunshine and all of them were a little bit more playing around. You know, they'd land like one or two like follow through shots, like solid. You know. For the most part, they're like boop 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 boop, you know.
Yes.
But that chick was like taping people and kicking left, kicking. I was like, damn.
Maybe it's a female thing.
Well, I don't know, but I felt like she could tell that some of them had more experience, and she went harder on those girls.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't see a problem with it. I mean,
could have been that. I'm just curious to see if she just liked that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You should have sparred her.
Yeah.
I don't think she's picked any dudes up to spar.
No, she only picked girls.
Yeah, she only picked girls. I thought she was going to. I saw some dudes raise their hand, and I was like, I think she's going to pick chicks, you know, or kids or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sparring is interesting because sometimes you accidentally land something too hard, you don't even intend to, and then if you're doing it to someone at that level, it's like
you're like, oh wait,
now you're about to look stupid. You know?
Usually how it goes, man. That's usually how it goes.
You know who Craig Jones is?
Yeah.
Have you heard how he talks about how like if you do something hard on him, he's gonna snap whatever he grabs next? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, he doesn't play around.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would actually do. But again, it's like I said, it's just like who was I? So there was a guy who came into our gym. I mean, he was just coming in for class, and the guys were complaining about him because he did Taekwondo and stuff like that. He would go and spar these guys and go hard on them. And then when they would hit him hard back, he'd be like, what are you doing, bro? We're light sparring. And I would watch him, and then he will stop and just start teaching them what they did wrong. So I let this go on. I'm like, okay, no one's trying to fight. No one's trying to rip each other's head off. Okay. And then one day I was training her, and I go, let me show you how to do the technique kind of like in live. So I was like, hey, do you want to spar? And he was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I'm going to go light, and I'm not going to go hard on you. And so I get in the ring, and I'm hitting him, and I'm talking about, I'm going to go about 5%.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty low.
That's like tapping.
But I have the experience. Right. I have the experience. So as we're showing him, I don't know what had him snap, but he was like, you're hitting me too hard. And she was like, I don't think you're hitting him hard at all. So he hit me hard, and that's why I laughed when you said that. I was like, all right. So I head kicked the shit out of him.
Got to.
I thought you got him with the uppercut.
He got me with it. That's what he hit me hard with, an uppercut.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a mouthpiece in because I was just showing her.
You didn't have a mouthpiece in?
No, it wasn't like a spar.
Oh, man.
So
I would have been so heated, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was. Because I bit the shit out of my tongue.
Yeah, I would have been so heated.
And that's when I started throwing a lot of heavy hands. And so, and he got really offended about it. Haven't seen him since. But,
yeah.
But, yeah, so when you said that right there, that's what it made me think of. It's like, once you do something, bones are going to crack.
Yeah. I know, dude, it happens. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes people don't mean to hit me hard, but they do. And then just something in me is like, now I got to hit them hard. And then I look back on the tape or something, and I'm like, I can see he didn't, like, maybe like he checked a kick and came down to throw a counter cross, but just the weight coming down, he threw it like harder than he wanted to, you know? Mm-hmm. And I get hit hard, and then now I'm like, all right, now I'm taking your leg or something. I'm just slamming low kicks. Yeah. And then after I feel like a dick, like, damn, I should chill out. But no, you got it though, because honestly, at the end of the day, this is your job, bro. You can't get hurt on the job, you know? You got to do this tomorrow, you know?
Well, it wasn't that. Excuse me. It wasn't even that. he just got. I think he just got a little embarrassed and hit me with a good uppercut.
Yeah.
And didn't realize how hard he hit me. And like I said, I'm just going in there for a demonstration because I was just training her. Because, as you know, I'm a Kru. I'm going to move my head. I'm going to dodge the punches. There's no reason for me to hit you hard.
Yeah.
So when he did it, and that snapped. And that's when I started hitting him harder. So, like I said, I don't think the intentions were to do it hard. I just don't think he realized because his ego got ahead of him.
Yeah. What'd you do after? Did you have like a conversation with them or anything?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did. And,
I thought they were all good, and
huh?
I thought you guys were good.
Yeah, we're good, but I know I didn't see him since. But I mean, that's the fight game, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew a guy that would go hard on people, and then when you would go hard back, he would complain. He'd be like, "Chill out," and then hit you hard again. He ended up getting kicked out of my gym because he like injured a new student. And my coach, like right in front of my coach got pissed off and was like, "Bro, you gotta go. It causing too much problems, you know."
Yeah.
Well, the conversation was when because he was like, "Did I do something wrong? Am I sparring too hard with the guys?" Like he threw that. I was like, and I knew what he was talking about, but I had never ever brought it up to him. So when he said that, I was like, "Oh, okay, you got guilt then, dude. You got some guilt that you were sparring with these guys hard, and you thought I was retaliating against you."
Yeah,
that wasn't even the case.
I mean, if it's true, then it should have been the case, though.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is, dude. Sometimes people act up, and then you send someone in to teach them a lesson, and it's up to them to take the lesson in, or they can find another gym, bro. Because we're trying to help you.
I thought he was a great guy, but I don't know why I even brought that up.
Dude, you know that guy that I was telling you about? He was cool too. Outside of that one sparring incidents, outside of sparring, he's super chill, super nice, dude. I don't know what it is. Once we start sparring, bro, he just
ego, maybe.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this one to snap and hit me, but she won't do it.
See, when I first started sparring, I struggled with control, so I would hit harder than I meant to, and then that would pick up the pace. And now I don't hit hard enough, so I gotta work on that.
Try to get angry.
I'm trying.
No.
Some people don't get angry, but you just gotta be like, just counter. Just learn to counter, even if it, you know.
I don't know. Maybe she just loves her crew so much. She doesn't want to break me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
too,
hurt
you
me
know?
and then I'll get pissed off.
Huh?
Just hurt me and then I'll get pissed off.
Or just send a new person in. That's learning. That's a new person to that gym but has technique, because I don't know, when I have a new person come in and they're better than me, it's like competition automatically. You know what I mean? They're struggling with me, and I'm like, oh, I gotta prove myself. Yeah.
You know what? We don't have that many like female combat sport athletes out there.
It's a problem in general in combat sports.
Yeah, I hope. I don't know if it's just Bakersfield or if it's all over, but I know like all the females in Bakersfield, they're more concentrated on bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But so it'd be nice to have someone to spar with her. That way she's not sparring with the guys.
We have that one girl that came in with her fiance. Has she been in?
Yeah, but I need someone that's at your level.
I know a few gyms that they hold like all women's only sparring days. You know, Mata Leon does it. I know Elite Kickboxing just did it today, but at least a little farther than San Diego. Mata Leon is over in, I want to say Downey area. That's kind of still a little far from you guys. I don't know if you guys ever want to check it out. I'll send you the info.
It'd be good for her.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Meet some girls.
I've seen the one at Mata Leon because the owners used to be my teammates, you know, and then they started their own gym. So I see their program, and they have a good amount of girls show up.
Nice. Yeah. So now we got a spot to go to.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so
check it out.
We'll fix your ankles because you 30-year-olds, I see how you guys get.
I know.
So
yeah, let me know when you guys want to go. I'll go with you. I'll identify.
Okay, I identify as a woman today.
I'm ready.
Both of you guys.
That'd be dope. Yes, most definitely.
How do you feel about that, man? About the whole like trans thing in combat sports?
Oh, I loved it. I like watching the women.
The trans ones?
Trans.
Trans.
I think you meant like transition from.
Oh no, I love women fights. Yeah, for sure. I respect that, dude. But not the trans like males trying to fight biological women.
Ooh, you're gonna put me in a bind here. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm
gonna be honest with it. Honestly, like I said, if I'm all for the transgender community, like I said, I don't see anything. But if you are a transgender, and I've seen it in Thailand, If you are a person identifying as a woman or a man, so a man going to a woman's sport should not be allowed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You have too much of an advantage.
Too much of an advantage.
I wouldn't like he said, I don't have a problem with transgender people. Whatever. But you're a biological male against a biological female. That's like you have an advantage.
Yeah.
Like however you want to put it, it's not fair.
Yeah, no, I agree. You saw trans fighters in Thailand?
Oh yeah, you got Ladyboy.
How'd they
Come
do?
on. Oh man, you've heard of that fighter Ladyboy, right?
I seen one mess
She
this dude up, you know?
And that person is bad.
Yeah.
And she's knocked out so many guys, but she fights in men division.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
That's different.
Okay.
That's not what I was talking about. You know?
Like I said, that's a transgender person going from male to female that is fighting in male competition.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. And they'll go and do that and they'll win.
Yeah.
You know?
On estrogen.
Exactly.
Hormone blockers.
Hormone blockers, whatever they got.
Yeah. They got less tests in them and they're still knocking
And
people
it's the
out.
same
Imagine.
thing. You have women being men, but still fighting in
Women?
in women competition.
But they're taking testosterone. How do I feel about that? I gotta think about that one. You know?
That's a whole lot of TRT there.
I gotta think about that one. But I like the other one you said though, the trans men fighting men. I like that idea. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been doing it for hundreds of years.
Did you ever see a trans woman fight a biological woman in Thailand? Do they have that?
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does the trans person do? Or biological woman?
They like I said, woman fighting woman, same thing. Whether you're transgender or not, they still have an advantage being in separate ones. But a woman and a woman, even though they're transgender, will do good. A man being transgender and going into a men's competition, it's a fair fight, and they do great. They do phenomenal.
Uh-huh. I never seen. I gotta look up YouTube to see these Ladyboy fights.
Yeah, oh dude, you'll be impressed. Watch Ladyboy.
Yeah, it's gonna be my next podcast subject, dude. Yeah, play some of these videos and commentate.
Make sure you don't Google it though, because you can put Ladyboy and a whole bunch of other things gonna come on your laptop.
Something from the hub and stuff.
Something from the hub, man.
So when did you go to Thailand?
I haven't been to Thailand, so let me correct that when I said in Thailand.
Oh, you just seen it on like YouTube and stuff?
YouTube.
Gotcha.
I mean, well, I've actually seen her compete, Thai fight, and then they have, what is it? Can't remember what the old one was. I watched a lot of Muay Thai back in the day, and I used to YouTube all this stuff, and when I seen Ladyboy fight, so yeah, but she's very well known in the Muay Thai community.
Uh-huh.
I mean, was probably one of the first ones as a transgender to do Muay Thai.
Ever?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So how long ago was that then? If it was the first ever?
Years ago.
So it wasn't that long ago then, right? Like 10 years ago?
Probably, yeah.
That's not that long. Oh, interesting. Gotta talk to Dane about that.
Yeah. Ask about
Dane,
Ladyboy.
I got an idea for you. Hear me out. UFC Fight Pass. No, that's interesting though. Yeah, I never really thought about the Ladyboy fighting the male thing just because I hadn't seen it. But then you bringing it up, that makes a lot more sense to me than some of these other fights. I've been seeing some MMA fighters that are, trans fighting biological.
That's American.
Yeah. I don't like it.
It's really unfair. I mean, you don't see any of these big promotions doing that. So
yeah.
So why? You know what I mean? Because money? No, let's not do that.
It's political.
Come on, man.
They gotta stay political with it.
Yeah.
So you fought for Lions Fight, right?
Yes.
What was your experience for Lions Fight?
I lost that fight.
what was your experience just in general doing with Lions Fight?
You know what? It was a very good promotion to fight for.
Yeah.
And when I first did that fight, I was just my pro debut coming out of amateur, and I didn't know what to expect. I just knew these guys were at their very best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I fought someone from America. I forget where he was from, but it was very unique taking the elbow pads off and actually getting thrown elbows to your face.
Mm-hmm.
So different transition. Like I said, with Muay Thai, it's always a different transition going from elbow pads to no elbow pads. So
yeah. more tools available.
Yes,
A
yes.
little curve there. I bring it up because I loved Lions Fight, but I know at that their their end of the run was they were kind of like digging people around. Like I know of someone that
I knew you were going to say that. I steered away from that.
Well, I know someone from I think he was at Classic Fight Team. I don't want to say his name, but he got injured he won his fight and then he got injured and he was trying to go to medical, and they were like trying to have him stay till the fight ended so they could send everyone together in one or two ambulances, so they pay less in ambulance coming back and forth, you know. And also you have to have like I think 1 or 2 on hand at all times, otherwise you can't have the fights go on just in case someone gets injured.
Yeah,
you know. So they're just like, no, that they wanted to make him wait. So he ended up going to the ambulance himself. He just drove himself there, and then he just was like, I'm just gonna send him the bill because I gotta get stitches and stuff. Anyways, apparently fucking Lions Fight didn't want to pay it because they said because he left that was like he breached his contract, so they're no longer liable to pay for his medical bills. And he's a pretty famous fighter, and he posted something about it, and then other fighters came on saying that they hadn't paid like their medical and stuff, you know. And like other instances, it just I like Lions Fight. I loved it, dude, for what it was, but I just think at the end the money was drying out, and they were kind of
well, yeah, like I said, going towards the end of Lion Fight, like I said, I've always liked Lion Fight myself. You know, fortunately for me, I did not get hurt.
Yeah,
you know, as far as like being underpaid, again, this comes with experience and knowledge and having good managers and stuff like that. So, you know, if they have good managers and stuff and coaches and crews, then yeah, of course, you'll know what you get paid. I, on the other hand, unfortunately didn't have that. And I didn't have like a good manager at that time, my first one. So, you know, they hit me up, emailed me. I was like, cool. Yeah, hell yeah. I watched it. And so I was like, cool. Yeah. But at same thing, I heard some stuff that were getting underpaid, medical and everything. So, yeah.
They had good fights though, dude. They had Malapit fought for him. Kevin Ross fought for them a bunch of times. They had some good fights, dude.
They had some really good fights there.
I know. I'm sad that it went away, and then I don't think anyone's really taken their place, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, the Las Vegas kickboxing, they're trying to make their way back. I mean, I think not just WBC, but
WBC's trying to take over
WCK right now as well.
I love Dennis, bro. I gotta have him on the pod. I've been talking to him about coming on. I want to like just hear about how he started WCK, you know. Mm-hmm. But WCK, they've been putting in work, but I just feel like Lions Fight was just like bigger, you know. They put on bigger shows, you know.
Yeah. Out to where it came from, I guess you want to say, right? You have people from all over the country come to fight.
Yeah,
for Lions Fight.
Yeah, they did. And then, like I said, the WCK, I think they're coming up. They're trying to do the same thing. They're starting to bring fighters from around the world to fight for their belts. So they'll take like #1 fighters from like Korea or whatever.
Yes.
So hopefully WCK, hopefully they can rise up because. I want to see a California promotion be the next big thing,
Hell yeah.
That'd be tight, Yeah. WBC is cool. I don't understand. I know someone's trying to explain to me WBC is like not a promotion. They're like a governing body. I don't get that, but I don't know. Hopefully they do something with it.
Well, I mean, you remember WBC was pretty much boxing.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And then now they started doing Muay Thai a few years ago. But I heard they're like a big thing, though.
They are. Arizona? Yeah, no, they really are.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, they're the ones that put on the seminar for us. So,
yeah, they had the fights after.
Yeah,
good fights.
Very good fights.
Yeah, very good fights. They had a lot of big names fighting that night. Yeah, my homie. I had 2 homies actually fighting that night. Yeah. What else? What else is there to bring up, dude? You want to share anything, Hector?
Do I want to share? Oh, confessions. Taxi confessions? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, taxi. Brown chair confessions, bro.
Yeah.
Shower confessions? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to go to Thailand, next year?
Oh, yeah. So we are trying to go over to Thailand, hopefully by next December.
As a team? Like your whole gym or what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, I know Saxon had just did it. So I was like, why can't we do it? And then as soon as I was like thinking that, after the seminar, her and the other, they were like, what do we have to do to go to Thailand? And I was like, I got to talk to Kru Hector.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Master Kim. Master Kim will, because they always said, hey, if you guys want to go together as a team, it'd be better. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get together and just get all the team members together and go train. They're going to train. I'm going to eat. So
I'm excited to try the food.
That'd be cool. I wanna do something like that with my friends, dude. My gym, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
My coach was gonna have another fight in Thailand, but then COVID. That was like right before COVID.
Oh wow.
And that would have been so cool because I wanted to
Sucks.
go with him and just check it out. You know, check out the culture, train out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it fell through because, like I said, COVID. Thailand went pretty hard with the lockdowns.
It was
I don't know if
really
you guys
hard
remember.
at the time. To go anywhere. I mean, well, the flights were super cheap. So
Yeah.
So, but yeah, is the plan is to go down to Thailand. Some of the guys do want to compete out there.
That's gonna be my next
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
They do want to compete out there, and I was like, all right, well, we got to be out there for at least about 2 weeks then. You
Yeah.
know,
At least.
at least
It's the
2
other
weeks.
side of the
That's
world.
minimum.
That's 18. It's an 18-hour flight, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It's a long flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how they do. Like, I don't know if the COVID is still a big thing internationally anymore.
Nah, it's whatever. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
cool.
so that's cool.
We know it was fake. I think it's accepted
Yeah.
at this point, you know?
Yeah, truth will set you free. So that is planned for December 2025 is to head out there as a team and train.
Wow, December 2025. That's like almost exactly a year.
Yeah, yeah, just about. Yeah.
Dude, so are you gonna hit up like because I know the Thai government has like those travel packages. Are you gonna try to do one of those?
Well, again, like I said, having like a lot of people from Thailand that mentor you and it helps.
Yeah.
So I just got to get together with my mentors, my crews, and everything, and see what they can put together for the team. And then whenever they get together like that, they'll pick whether where we're gonna be. We're gonna be in Phuket, and I believe we'll be at Tiger Muay Thai.
Tiger Muay Thai, damn, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Very popular gym.
Yeah, it's a very popular gym.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we'll be at.
Yeah. Thailand. Dude, I haven't been to that side of the world in years. I want to go. I never went to Thailand, but I went to Vietnam. But I've always wanted to go to Thailand and train, you know? Maybe I'll go with you guys.
Hell yeah, come with us.
December. My
Yeah,
birthday's
I'll let
around
you know.
December too, so, you know? December 8th, baby. Let's go. I'll be
Let's do
35.
it. Oh, man, so young.
Oh, man.
So young. Yeah, so I would like to compete out there, but I don't think I'm gonna drop down to like 155 anytime soon.
You're
so.
not going to find anyone out
No.
there in your size, bro.
No.
Sorry to tell you, dog.
No, I'll be fighting the blob tank.
Yeah, Dude, Thailand's coming up, bro, and I think it's cool what they're doing. Like, they got the fight tourism where they set you up with accommodations, training, and they'll set a fight for you up, which is tight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got like a WBC doing what they did for the seminar. It's pretty exciting with what's going on, you know. I wonder how much money they're putting into all this. I feel like a lot.
Man, pretty sure they're getting back pretty good too.
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was because of what happened with COVID, because their economy was so built on tourism. You know, I feel like they're trying to push Muay Thai hard now because they're like, come back.
We need the money.
We kicked you guys out, but come back. Because it was brutal out there. I was seeing fighters that lived out there talking about the lockdowns in Thailand, dude. It was pretty brutal compared to like,
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
I watched a thing on it where they couldn't fight. I mean, they didn't have a job.
Well, they're even leaving the country and trying to come back on a
Oh,
visa. They were
yeah.
like, it was rough. Like a lot of places didn't want you to come back, or the quarantining, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I grew up here in Orange County, and honestly, quarantine was like not that bad. They didn't really make you wear masks anywhere.
Really?
Gyms were open, but they just would be like open, you know.
Yeah.
They'd have
Yeah.
like their windows covered, but they're eating. They're open, you know.
Yeah.
No one was enforcing anything.
Bakersfield was
crazy.
pretty much the same way. And there's some places that there was taboo, and there were some places that were open. So
Yeah.
me being one of those places, I guess.
We had to wear masks everywhere, though.
Not me.
Did they enforce
Relax.
that here? The
What's
mask thing?
It wasn't really enforced. Like places, they would look at you weird if you didn't wear a mask. But it's like Orange County's pretty conservative, so it's,
Okay.
like especially the Huntington Beach area. If you go out there, no one's wearing a mask. You know, I wore a mask just because I didn't know any better. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
that
I was doing.
time,
I
like,
thought
no
I was gonna
one-
kill people. You know?
Yeah, like no one really knew what was happening.
Yeah.
I just remember everyone was like freaking out.
I
and
thought
buying
people,
toilet paper.
I thought people were gonna die and stuff, but then I didn't get it till later on, and so I thought that was strange. I was like, I thought this was like airborne and contagious. I didn't get it
Right.
for like the first year, and then I finally got it, and I thought I was gonna die, and then I
I
got over
barely
it.
got sick.
And then I got over it. I literally was like, is my heart beating
Oh,
weird
no.
or what? You know? But then I
Psych
got over
yourself
it,
out.
and then I was like, all right, I don't think this is the thing they're telling me it is. You know?
Yeah, I didn't get the vid until before I got the vid actually before it was even the vid.
Yeah.
So did my mom.
You got the,
Yeah.
Chinese,
She got
you got the
really
Chinese
sick.
one.
Yeah, I got the
You
Chinese
the
one,
OG
the
coming in.
OG one. And I felt perfectly fine. I got maybe the chills for like a day and a half, and then I went running, and it did whatever it didn't like what I was doing to my body. It was like, oh no, that. So it left, and that was it. That was like just the gist of it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I wonder what's gonna come next.
Zombies, I'm ready. I want
Zombie
the
apocalypse.
zombies.
That's what the government's trying to do to us. Dude. All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to share? Anything you guys want to add?
I did have a question that you got into the whole COVID thingy.
What's the question?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Let it come to you.
Yeah,
let it come
to me.
I'll sit here.
Use your Jedi mind power. Tell me what it was.
I don't
Oh
know.
God!
Use
what
your
am I taught
powers.
you?
You're not a good left hand.
I
Right
know.
hand. This is
I
why your ankles are
failed.
always
I
hurting.
know. I failed you.
Yeah. Did you have any? You have any kids?
I do. I have too many. Probably some in Vegas. That I don't know
How
about.
many's too many?
I have 6.
You have 6 dads.
Don't judge me.
My man said he was Mexican, and then it was like, I got 6 kids to
I
prove
do.
it.
Yeah.
That love, man.
What's the age? Gap?
Oh my goodness. So I have my oldest is 20.
Uh-huh.
So she goes to college up in Fresno. My second oldest, he is 19, and he is an EMT. And then I have 2 17-year-olds.
Twins?
No, my stepson.
Oh, okay.
And then I have another 17-year-old, which he goes to Liberty High down in Bakersfield. Wrestles. And then I have 2 little kids, which are 7 and 8, and they're the epitome of my life. So, yes.
Damn, so you're still raising them, dude.
I don't want to. But,
Seven's
they're my
young.
trophies.
Yeah. Only one of them is doing combat sports?
So, actually, this is going to be a fun story. So, my first 4, the oldest ones, I trained them since they were probably around 4 and 5. Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, kickboxing, and I guess I pushed them a little too hard because I always tell them, like, I'm not your dad, I'm only going to be your coach, right? Mm-hmm. And they had an intervention for me.
What? They had an intervention?
Really?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, they interventioned me, dude.
Like with the actual psychologist or just the family?
No, just a family.
Damn, Dad.
Yeah.
No love.
Yeah, they already knew what they had to say. They sat me down. Like it was weird. It was like threw me off, man.
You're like, I'm not gonna go to your recital, but I'll go to your fights.
What mutiny is this shit right here?
Mutiny.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
the first one, she was like, I just want to let you know that, we appreciate everything that you do for us, but, we want to do stuff other than martial arts now. The second one was like, you cast a shadow over us. The shadow that you cast is when we're at school and they look at you, and especially the coaches that know you already from high school and seeing you as a professional fighter, they expect that from us. And it's a hard shadow to keep moving forward with. Then the other ones went. I'm like, you know what? Fine. Fine.
Dad, you have a problem. Not a drug problem.
Martial arts.
Yes. Yes. I mean, at heart, I am a coach. So
you gotta let them spread their wings, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So Master Kim. So it was funny because Master Kim was in the gym yesterday, helping me train the guys and for their fights, and then he's seen my 2 little ones, and he goes, "How come you don't train your son?" And I was like, "I don't want to." And he goes, "No, you should train him." I go, "He'll quit on me." I already know it.
Trauma.
It is. I got some PTSD, man. Some PTSD.
Yeah.
Damn kids.
Dang.
Yeah. So he goes, "I'll train him." I'm like, "You want to train him? You go ahead. But how are you training him?"
I think it's better when someone else does it, I feel like they get, it's like whether it's their older brother or dad, I feel like it makes them kind of more like a chore, I guess, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a little sister that used to do Muay Thai with me too, and me training her was different than like coach training her or someone else training her, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It seems like she enjoyed it more, you know?
Yes, I agree. I think so. Even like with relationships, like I think when couples are rolling, it's good therapy.
Trying to choke each other out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So me and my son, we would roll a lot. I mean, a lot. That was our therapy. Me and my oldest son.
Yeah.
And I would tell him, if you got to choke, rip it as hard as you can.
Till I tap.
Seriously, we're both competitive. We're exactly identical. So our competitive edge gets us.
Yeah.
And he's a blue belt now, and I'm a pro belt. So when we roll, it's really cutthroat. And he's so much athletic than me, and then me being stronger than him. I mean, it's just really fun rolling with him as from when he was a kid to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still roll every so often.
Where'd you get your purple belt from?
I got it from a guy named Glenn McDaniel, and then I was studying under Professor Albert Gary after that. He retired, and now he's back in business. But I have no time for trying to get my belt. I did go to Camarillo's for a while as a purple belt, and again, like I said, just the time with the gym and everything, I just have no time to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's how I am with jiu-jitsu. I like it, but I don't like it more than Muay Thai, and I don't want to skip Muay Thai, so and I only have time to do one. So
yeah. Being a full-time father and being a gym owner, a crew, and trying to teach all my students like her and everything, it takes a lot of my time.
No, for sure,
Yeah,
dude.
so.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's like you're a parent to more than one child. You know?
Yeah. Well, it sucks because I've been a purple belt for decades.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I would see all these friends, like, and I'm talking like back in like probably 2000, in the 2000s, 98, back in 98. And all my friends, they're like black belts now.
Yeah.
And that I trained with, and they're like, you haven't got your black belt yet? Shut up, man. Shut up.
It's the belt systems, whatever. I mean, it's just more of to know how long you've been doing it, I guess, you know? But it's whatever. Dude, I didn't like training gi when I did jits. I was like forced to buy a gi because my coach wanted to give me a stripe on my white belt.
Yeah.
I didn't have a belt. He was like, you need to go get a belt and a gi so I can give you a stripe.
I agree. I didn't really like, and that's what I told her too. Like, I really didn't like gi, but I love it now. I love training in the gi.
Yeah.
It opened up my eyes to a lot more handles on the body as a grappler. So
yeah, there's more submissions definitely.
Yeah.
Gi.
Yeah, I never trained gi until I started training with you.
I made her put on a gi.
I like the fit. It's cool.
Yeah.
It feels like, you know, you're doing something, you know, versus Muay Thai, you just have your little shorts, you know?
Feel like Ken on Street Fighter.
Yeah. Yeah. It just gets annoying too when you're rolling because you have to adjust it when you're done each round, you know? Each roll, you're like, pulling it down. Yeah. You remember your question?
No, I don't actually.
Dang,
Yeah.
it's gone. Happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, I think we said all we had to say, unless you can remember what you wanted to ask.
No. Again, like I said, we got our guys coming in, so wish us luck, everybody. You know, if you guys follow me on Instagram.
Do you want to give a little shout out on
long.
your...
Hold on.
It's long.
It is a long.
I'll put it in the bio. So I usually put it in the bio so people can click it, but go ahead and say it out.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say
for our
it
listeners.
out. Get to my Instagram here.
Is that an Android, sir?
Yes, sir. I
Sir,
don't. You know what? I'm sick of the government trying to hack my iPhones.
Is that a Bakersfield thing? Do a lot of people have?
No,
Android?
everybody carries
iPhones. Yeah.
iPhones. Yeah. She's the only female I ever met that has an Android as well.
You got an Android too?
I'm an Android person.
Dang, you're just like coach, like student, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right.
You're an iPhone or Apple person?
I'm all Apple. I got a MacBook, got an iPhone. They just work better. No offense, guys. But it's like, dude, I have apps that work on my phone and my computer, you know? So like Notes, I could type something on Notes and it'll show up. Yeah, I like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the government does too.
I got nothing to hide. Go ahead. You know?
WTMT _ fitness _ center LLC. That's what we're under. That's why I can't remember. So y'all don't judge me.
What do those letters mean?
So White Tiger Muay Thai basically is what it means.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's WTMT _ fitness _center_LLC. I know it's long, but
Yeah, we gotta hook you up with the marketing guy to work
yes.
on
Don't let
IG
me,
handle.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you broke and you're doing everything on your own, that's what you get, the long name.
Man, dude, I agree, bro. Like I do everything myself too, so I got you. Hannah,
Yep.
Almost said Holly again. Anything you want to add? You have fights coming up? Any?
No, I don't really have anything to add. Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys driving down. I know it was a far drive. I definitely want to check out your school one day. Hopefully, I'll get your schedule and maybe I can work it in. Do you guys have classes on weekends or?
We do.
What's the times?
So we have MMA at 10 a.m. and we have Muay Thai at 11:30. And
Saturdays.
On Saturday, and then Sundays are open mat.
All right. I gotta work something out. Maybe I'll bring a friend or something because it's a
bring a
long drive to be alone.
Yeah, it is a long drive.
Yeah. All right, guys. Check out White Tiger Muay Thai in the Bakersfield area. They got their Muay Thai. They got Taekwondo. No more pole dancing. I'm sorry that I brought that up.
Unfortunately, sorry, guys.
I know you guys were excited when I brought that up, but yeah, they're gone. And they also got jits, right? You're saying jits?
Yeah, so I do. So it's no-gi jiu-jitsu because with the MMA. MMA is very big of what we're at. So
everywhere.
Yeah. Now, if you do want to train a gi, I will train them in a gi.
Got you. Check them out, Bakersfield. Shout out Bakersfield. And goodbye.
All right, later, everybody.
Also,
Bye.
happy Halloween, motherfuckers.